It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Jane Hawley.
Grammy Award winner Pat Benatar is best known for her rock anthems like Hit Me With Your Best Shot and Love is a Battlefield. Jim Axelrod talks with Benatar and partner Neil Giraldo for the record.
We belong to the sound of the words, we both falling under.
It only takes a couple of bars
Whatever we deny
to see and hear that Pat Benatar and her husband, guitarist Neil Giraldo, indeed belong together.
we belong to the light, we belong to the love.
Married nearly 40 years, they are among rock's most enduring couples, if not at the very top of the list.
Collaborating with somebody for 4 years is a lot. 40?
That's insane. Well, basically insane.
Only if you define insane as selling 36 million albums, winning 4 consecutive Grammys, and recording 15 top 40 hits.
You're a heartbreaker.
From Heartbreaker
Treat me right.
to Treat Me Right
Love is a battlefield.
to Love is a Battlefield.
Is it possible to articulate what is at the root of this successful collaboration?
We're connected in so many ways, and all of them combined together. Your parents, your lovers, your husband and wife, your grandparents, your musicians, your writers, it's so much.
Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit
The daughter of blue-collar Long Island, she almost never had the chance to hit us with her best shot, choosing young love over her gifted voice.
My boyfriend that I met when I was 16 years old got drafted, and I thought he was going to go to Vietnam and die. And so, like an idiot, I got married, and he didn't die, and I became a bank teller.
And there the story might have ended had some friends not dragged her to a concert.
God bless the child that's got
Yes, one of the greatest voices in rock history was born at a Liza Minnelli show.
My fabulous gay friends said, let's go see Liza Minnelli at the Richfield Coliseum. And it was packed. Stage lights came up. She started singing. I'm going, I could do that. I could do that. The next day I quit my job and I started looking for gigs. I'd never done anything like that in my whole life. I quit.
Literally, no Liza Minnelli, no Pat Benatar?
Yeah, it's just the fact that I saw somebody doing what I really, in my heart, really wanted to do.
Within a few years, she was divorced and in New York City booking any club she could. Then came Halloween 1977,
We are coming into a new situation.
and her costume taken from the B-movie Cat Women of the Moon. Spandex, and her career would never be the same.
I had all this big eyeliner on. I had this little short thing with these black ties and these little short boots and a ray gun. So I had been doing fine, having gigs and all that kind of stuff. But I sang in costume that night. It was a whole other experience. And I remember standing there thinking to myself, what's happening here?
I need a lover that won't drive me crazy.
What was happening was her first record deal in 1978, which is how she met a 22-year-old guitarist from Cleveland.
All I was looking for was a great singer. I just wanted to find that so I can write songs, produce, make records, make great records.
I didn't want to be a solo artist. I wanted what Robert Plant and Jimmy Page had together, or Keith and Mick. I wanted that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
She was looking for you
No, it was
before there was a
crazy.
you.
It
Correct,
was
and I was looking for
crazy.
her. And as soon as I got there, I go, you need to sing, we got to sing in a different key. This has got to go up. There's another part of your voice you're
My
not
voice.
getting.
We did Heartbreaker first, and the minute we did it,
Kept ringing.
we knew right. I was like, that's it.
I knew it. I wasn't looking back.
You're the right kind of singer to release my inner fantasy. The invincible winner.
They'd follow up Heartbreaker with 3 top 10 hits in the next 5 years.
That girl looked just like Pat Benatar. There are 3 girls here at Ridgemont who have cultivated the Pat Benatar look.
And her tough cookie persona would speak to a generation. An icon of female empowerment who decades before Me Too didn't take any crap from any DJ who held the power of playing her songs.
The minute I'd walk in there, he'd say, why don't you sit right here and we'll see if we can get that record playing. You. In the beginning, I mean, I was still kind of like timid. And then I finally started to realize, wait, I have an opportunity here. If I change this for myself, it will start the ripple effect. I had power now. So that changed everything.
Almost instantly, Pat and Neil had realized their connection went far deeper than musical collaborators.
But then there's this sort of winning life's lottery component
Oh, the
to it.
chemical thing was ridiculous.
By 1982, they had married, formalizing their two-against-the-world posture in dealing with the music business.
I didn't start this by myself. He and I did this together from day one.
It seems like it's important to almost set the record straight. This was a
It
partnership.
was. Somebody said, I don't understand why his name has to be up on the marquee too. I said, because every song that you love and listen to was created by him, asshole.
That kind of pushback, they say, explains one of the great mysteries of the rock universe. That given her influence, impact, and number of hits, how can Pat Benatar not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? She's not.
Does it bother you at this point that you're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Nope. Listen, when you win things, it's really fun. But the point is, does this validate, not validate what we've done? No. It would be nice to have it for our children, for the fans, everything else. Sure. Do I need someone to acknowledge? No.
That sounds disarmingly healthy.
Oh, it's the truth again.
Life's not fair. What are you going to do?
Besides, they have better things to focus on. 2 grown daughters and 2 grandchildren who live near their home outside Los Angeles. Neil started 3 Chord Bourbon, a company that earmarks some of its sales to help struggling musicians. And they may have just found the perfect next chapter for their rock and roll love story, using their songs as the foundation for a musical.
They've always called us Romeo and Juliet of rock and roll because they tried to split us up so early on.
A modern version of Romeo and Juliet they hope to bring to Broadway next year.
The balcony scene is We Live for Love. It's gorgeous. It's like it was written for that.
What else would Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo call it but Invincible?
With the musical, it's just the whole point of the story is that the differences between us make us stronger, not weaker. That's the point of the story, and that true love exists.
Romeo and Juliet or
Yeah.
Neil and Pat?
Both.